Well, guys, it's that time of year again for the Cardinals. Another NFC Championship game loss. Another disappointing finish. Another loss at home in the playoffs. 4 straight years. If you didn't catch the game, 17-13. I believe the Giants scored with 11 seconds or something like that left on the clock. None other than Marvin Harrison Jr. for the game-winning touchdown. The trade came back to bite us. Emmett Harbor, 2 picks, 1 really bad interception in the first half. We were driving to take the lead. Oh my gosh. Interesting enough, the Jets beat the Chiefs on the other side, so it is a New York Super Bowl. Pretty cool story. But guys, this offseason, it's going to be jam-packed for us. There's a lot of decisions to make. I'll show you guys the Pro Bowl roster real quick. Emmett Harbor, QB1. Trey Benson, halfback number 2. Iglesias made it as wide receiver 4. McBride, Paris Johnson, Mallard, Froholt, Ben Johnson, Elliott. We are stacked on offense. Then you get to the defense. We have Nixon, defensive tackle. I love it. And I think that's it. Nobody else makes it. Freaking recognition. If this is Emmett Harbor, I'm going to scream. Emmett Harbor. Cool. You lost a playoff game. You should not be getting recognition still. Come on. Okay. Couple things. We're almost in Super Bowl week. But before we get there, let's take another glance at what's happening. McBride doesn't want to be here. We'll trade him away. Allen West doesn't want to be here. We'll trade him away. Max Melton wants to be here, but I don't know if I want to pay him. Deontay Banks wants to be here. I could get him for a little cheaper. Maybe that's a move I want to make. Maybe. We'll see. Nolan Smith. Huge year. 28 years old, though. He probably is going up to superstar. We'll see. Dax Hill, probably not going to pay you. Bunch of other guys that are just gone too, Yeah, so it's going to be a big turnover year, especially for our secondary. Potentially 3 corners. We have, let's count them, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.5 starters on defense. 5.5 starters on defense. Whew, plus Thibodeau. It's going to be a new-looking defense next year. The other thing that we need to really think about is what we want to do with quarterback. I don't think I'm going to trade Emmett Harbor yet. Because what I can get for him this year, I can still get for him next year. But maybe it is time to play slack more. And I say that because this turned out to be very interesting to me. MVP, Emmett Harbor, whoop-de-doo. Coach of the Year, Fitzgerald again. Let's go look at the NFC, though. Player of the Year, Robinson. Defensive Player of the Year, Parsons. Nolan Smith finishes 3rd. Offensive Rookie of the Year. This is the surprise. Brad Slack wins Offensive Rookie of the Year over Garrison. That's a huge development if it sticks. That means Slack will get a dev upgrade. And I think he's already a superstar. So he could go up to X Factor. I don't think we got anything. Best QB Harbor. Best wide receiver Iglesias. O-line we racked it in. Best kicker, yeah. So let's get to the Super Bowl week And then I have an idea of what I want to do. I know I'm trading McBride. I know I need a corner. So my idea is, let's see if this award stick, I can't even, okay. That's one of those glitches where you can't even upgrade a player. So Slack did win Offensive Rookie of the Year. Great. So, McBride, I'll advance the week. But I know I'm trading McBride, and I know I'm going to need corner help. And I think the Eagles have a young corner that I would like. So I'm going to go look and see. The Jets won the Super Bowl, by the way. Let's look at that. Bo Nix wins Super Bowl MVP. Wow. That's pretty crazy. Offensive Rookie of the Year. That's the AFC. Okay. I was going to say. Don't really care about retirement so much. We'll upgrade players right now. Let's see if Slack is he's a superstar. That's pretty cool. That is actually really cool. I'll give him no look Deadeye. I'll give him spin cycle right now. We'll leave it at that for now. Okay, as I was saying though, let's look at the contracts. Let's look at the contract situation here. We got McBride. We need to trade him. He's up for contract. Let's do this. Let's look at the NFL rosters. I know I need corner help. Let's look at these young corners. See which one I could fit into my scheme. And this is the one I had my eyes on earlier. Blaylock just finished his second year out of TCU. He's a superstar already. Good speed, good size. I think we could get him. There's this guy too, 6'3" out of Northern Illinois. 96 change of direction. He's slower though. He's a little better. 92 man. Blaylock's 93. 85 zone. Blaylock's only 79 zone. So it's really, what do I want? Do I want the faster player? Or do I want the bigger, better coverage type of player? There's also this guy, Jay Porter, 6'2". Not nearly as good. Okay. Well, maybe I'll take... Well, I know the Eagles had a bad year. Were the Browns bad too? Let's see what the Browns pick is. 10. The Eagles were worse than that. So, here's what I'm thinking. I think I'm going to get Blaylock. He's faster. Yeah, he doesn't have as good as zone coverage, but he is faster, a little more agile. Think that's more what I need. And they got a higher pick. So, if I can get pick 3 and maybe even first rounder next year, this is a huge trade. Like, I don't know if they'll take this. Okay, they don't have cap room. That's a problem. Oh, that's a really big problem. It's a huge problem. Okay, interesting. I think I can trade players into next week, but that's a big problem. Okay, interesting here. Do the Browns have the cap room? They do. Okay. It might have to be the Browns, guys. I might have to take their corner. The Eagles don't have the cap room to make this work, and I really need it to work. And hey, 10th pick overall and a first rounder next year, that's not the end of the world. If they accept this, I'm really happy. They're not going to accept that. I kind of figured as much, and they're not quite sold on that either. I already have a lot of first round picks this year. I could do maybe like a second in 2032. I don't hate it. I get the corner I want. I get a first rounder next year. Although that top 10 pick this year does intrigue me. Let's just see if they even take this. They do. I think I'm okay with that. I had to trade McBride. He didn't want to be here. I have other pieces to trade too. So now, Alan West is the next guy who wants to go. He doesn't want to be here. It's okay. I got some guys waiting in the wings. The Bills need a mic. I could take a first rounder next year. And then, do you think you could throw me something back? Like, do you have anything? I got another corner here that's kind of 6'3", 94 speed, zone. I would love to add him. See if this works. Okay. Welcome. I love that. We're fixing the DB room. That's going to allow us to do some other things potentially with our draft picks. We have 4 in the first round, mid and late. So far, these trades are working out really well. So I already kind of replaced a couple of these. And Raheem Jackson with the superstar. That is huge. So now, I can trade Max Melton for picks. The Bears need a corner. Not trading him in division. The Raiders need a corner. Patriots need a corner. Packers, they don't have cap room. Lions don't have cap room. The Jags have cap room. You could trade them to the Jags. Can you guys give me like a first and second next year for Max? No. Okay. How about just a first? Not quite. It's fair. It's one corner. What about throw in Ramirez? I don't know if they'll like that at all. Not really. Yeah, he doesn't have much value. Let's see. Could throw in Froholt. I mean, he's a superstar center. I'm okay with that. Get another first rounder. Oh, sucks letting go of Max Melton, but I have to. So now I can get rid of Deontay Banks. The Bears need a corner. Would they give up this year's first rounder for him? They don't have the cap space. The Browns have the cap space. You're not going to give up pick 10 for Deontay Banks, though. Yeah. Chargers, Chiefs, Colts, don't want them. There's not many teams. Okay. Dolphins. I would take Cat. I don't want that. What about your pick next year? Would you take that? Almost. Okay. I can make this work. Because I got Winters and I got Thibodeau. I'll throw in Winters here. Yeah, that should work. I love this. Okay. Next, let's see what else we got. I need to accept his option for sure. I got Dax Hill, Thibodeau. Lots of guys. Okay. Nolan Smith went up to superstar. That means he definitely has some value. Oh, I got what I wanted out of him. He played 2 solid years for me. I could probably trade him to the Browns for that 10th pick. And maybe, just maybe, I get something in return too. Like, maybe they give me something. Do you have like a linebacker that I might like? Oh, Cormoa would be sick to have. Schwarzenegger would be sick. I wonder if they would accept this. That would be huge. Or even like another defensive tackle. Huh, let's go after this guy. Let's see how much they love. Okay, they like him. As they should. What if I gave you Thibodeau back though? What if I gave you Thibodeau and Dax? Would they do this? Would I do this? I mean, I'm getting pick number 10, which I think is fair for Thibodeau and Dax, and then I'm getting an X factor. They didn't accept. I think that's okay. Would they take it straight up? Would they take straight up just pick number 10? I think they would, and I think I would too. No. Okay. That's interesting to say the least. Is it time to let Elias go? Or Randolph? Maybe it's time to let Randolph go. I don't know if that's a needle mover, it's not. Okay, maybe the Browns aren't the team to trade with. Chargers? You're pick 21, that's a little late. But maybe you can throw something back? Can you throw anything back? Cody Shelley. Tafe Owe. Huh. Wow, he's an X Factor. That's nuts. You're 23, 6'3", 232. Here's a 6'6". How fast are you? 93 speed. Okay. Add him to the puzzle. Interesting player. And then maybe like a third next year? Pick 21. A receiver that has some upside. And a third next year. I don't hate it. Should I try to get a second? Let's try to get a second next year first. Okay. I'll go to the third just to see, but I don't think they're going to take the bait. Yeah. I still like this trade straight up. This receiver has some big time upside. Could also move him to tight end and do some really crazy stuff. Not there. Really? I don't don't think pick 21 by itself is... I don't think that's fair. What about the Colts? Commanders. They're pick 28. Cowboys don't want them. Dolphins don't want them. Eagles want them back, kind of. Falcons, playoff team. Don't want to give them to the Giants. What pick are you? Jets, Lions, Packers, no cap room. Panthers, no cap room. Patriots. Raiders got the cap. Pick 15. I want an 8. Do they have anything? Anything at all that I'd be interested in? Okay. Not really. Not really. Okay, so I will take this trade if they do it. No, I will take this trade if they do it. Nolan Smith doesn't have that much value, huh? Well, that makes me want to go back to the Chargers. Let's go work a deal out with the Chargers. I'll take their first, third, and that wide receiver. No immediate return for Nolan Smith. You get 2 picks next year and a wide receiver that gives us some flexibility. Nice. I can live with that. The pick's a year away, but that's okay. Okay. Now this pick, I can do, I think I can get 3. I can put Thibodeau and Ujulari, and I can just find a team with cap space that wants to give me a pick. Like, even if it's a first round next year for all these guys. No. Okay. It's because you're not interested in them. Steelers? You're really not interested in this? None of these players interest you. That's crazy. Seahawks, I'm not trading those guys in division. This could be something. Got a little interest. They don't have the cap room. Gosh darn it. No interest from... All these teams are in really bad cap space. Wow. Not giving that. Dolphins. Cowboys, no. That's crazy to me. There's not more interest from some of these teams. Browns, Broncos, Bills, Bengals. Broncos, Browns, okay. Schwarzenegger, bring in the superstar middle linebacker. I don't think there's any way they give that up. That'd be crazy if they did. No, okay. Okay, maybe what I do is just trade Dax for a second rounder next year. That's fair. Trade Thibodeau for a second rounder next year, hopefully. somebody got the cap space. I think the Chargers would do this. It's Kayvon Thibodeau, I mean, yeah, okay. And Ujulari, maybe I'll just let them go to free agency. Yeah. I mean, he's a star dev. He does have some value. Should try to get a pick. Maybe I can get a 3rd round pick for this year. Wow, that's bad. Okay, yeah, we'll let him walk. Not worth messing. Okay. So, we definitely revamped our corner room already. Brought in 3 new players, 2 of which, well, actually only 2 new players. Jackson, our own homegrown, went up to superstar, which is great. Zimmerman, superstar. Blair, star dev 6'3", though. I'm excited about him. Looks like Zimmerman's going to be our slot. It's a big slot corner. We still will bring in a corner, I think, in the draft. But we did fix some stuff there. Fife, I think. Jet is going to move to Sam. Or Will. I guess Will. Right? Yeah. He's going to move to Will. Amaya in the middle. Fife, I guess, can stay there. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Linebacker group got a little weaker. We lost West. We traded Winters. DB room, honestly, stayed about the same. And that's okay. That's okay. Still got 2 superstars. We don't have quite as good of depth. But I forgot we could do this too. We could make Bayless into a corner. Yeah, 82 man and 85 zone. It's interesting, but let's wait. Let's hold off on that. I would rather draft and then see what we need. So, pick 14, pick 23, pick 30, pick 31, pick 62, pick 94. Next year, we loaded up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 first round picks. Holy cow. I like that a lot. Next year's gonna be crazy. Okay. That was quite the event. Lots of trades. Cummins did not go up. Goodrich does go to X Factor. I need to put double me on him for sure, I think. It's kind of a no-brainer. Forgot we brought in J.D. Thomas too. Parra and Lopez are good. Maybe we do just leave J.D. Thomas at receiver. I would like to bring in another receiver too. Just to have. We got some good depth, but I think if we draft a high caliber wide receiver, it would help us. Okay. Happy with how the team's looking, to be honest. DB room definitely got shaken up already. And now looks like linebacker could be our weak spot. So let's advance the week. Fill staff week. I don't think we'll have anything to do here. We'll get to the first free agency phase. I don't think I'm gonna bring in anybody. I do need a punter, so I guess that's one thing that we'll go after. Just any punter that wants to come play for us, I'll sign him a 4-year deal, so I don't worry about it again. And then we'll look at the top 100 just to make sure there's nothing crazy out there. Joe Burrow hits free agency. Jameson Williams. I'd like to get younger though. Cam Little. Could entertain that idea. Get rid of Jake Bates. Bates has been fine for us though. Derwin James, Keyshawn Booty. I think we're okay. I don't think we need to do anything crazy. We got depth. Linebacker though, we could maybe. Let's see what's that linebacker here. Just thinking, a linebacker. Could it be worth it just taking something now? There's nothing really great out there. Scratch that. Okay. Yeah, just a punter. And then we'll see the mock draft number 5 here in a little bit. In fact, here it is. See what they have us taking at pick 14 now. Still a corner. Doesn't look very good. B zone, B man. Doesn't look the best. Pick 23, another corner, A zone coverage. Pick 30, another corner. Looks really bad. Pick 31. A decent looking corner. I don't know though. Weird. Did we get our punter? That's what we need to know. Okay. Punter. That's annoying. That's okay though. We'll just make him an offer. Alright. We have 52 players on the roster. We got some cap space for the rookies. 91 overall team. 95 on offense, 91 defense. So, very good team, and that's without any morale boost, I believe. We're getting close to the draft, guys. Should have our private workouts now. I want to look at a corner. Let's go to our favorites. And then let's go combine. Okay, he's a top 5 corner. Probably not going to fall to us. Let's be real. This guy looks like he's round 1 talent. So that's good. 6'1", 6'3", 4'2", 6'3", 207. Oh my gosh. Whoa, this guy's good. Okay, let's take a deeper look at him. And then we need to take a look at all these DBs, dude. Don't really need a tight end. I'd like to take a look at these receivers, though. He's around 3 or 4 talent. He's gonna get overdrafted, unfortunately. Pendleton is slow as heck. Wow. Okay. I wouldn't hate bringing in another tight end, I guess. Iowa's always got some good tight ends, don't they? Yeah, let's look at him. And then I guess I'm going to look at all these edge rushers are pretty well scouted. Maybe I'll look at a safety. Another safety. Because I could always drop one into the box. Or we just go corner depth here. 6'2", 4'4", not terrible. This guy's got a really good shuttle. He's a little slower, but really agile. We'll take a look at him. Okay. Let's see. This is draft time now, guys. That's crazy. I say this a lot on this channel, but this really is a huge off season. We've already added some really new names, new talent, got younger on defense, I would say, especially in the secondary. Now it's all about, can we find impact players? We need a couple of impact guys. Defensively, we did lose an edge rusher. We do have Jadarius Wade. I think he only ended up being started, but that's okay. Jadarius Wade and Birch off the edge. I can live with that. Birch went down to superstar. That's not great. Fife, Amaya, and Jet. I can live with those linebackers. I really can. I want to add a DB. I got safety depth, really. I do. Got my kicker. Okay, they literally told me I didn't get him. What the freak, man? That's annoying. I'll have to deal with that later. Got our running backs. Adding a receiver would be nice. Maybe a tight end. We got O-line. Set on some O-line already. Edge help. I think we're in a good spot. Draft a stud corner if he's there. Draft an edge rusher if he looks good. And then from there, just add maybe a linebacker. Corner, edge rusher, linebacker. That's kind of where my head's at right now. Okay. 49ers are the first pick. Broncos pick number 2. Let's watch the first few picks here. They take a left tackle. Okay. Broncos on the clock. They take an edge. Eagles on the clock. They take an edge. Packers on the clock. They take a DT. Lions might need their quarterback. They took a quarterback. Sounds right. Buccaneers take a quarterback. Cowboys might need a quarterback too. They take an edge. Okay. We're getting to that. Maybe we need to go trade with the Browns. Let's go see if we can get pick 10 from the Browns. Pick 10 from the Browns. I'll give you 14. Pick 14 and... do you want Upshaw? I think I could live without Upshaw. Oh, come on, they don't have cap space. Okay, so they need a pick. Oh, come on. Come on. Decline, you want that third? I'll throw you the third, but you gotta give me a third next year. That's a lot, man. That's not even next year. This is next year. Oh, wow. Okay. Can you give me a 5th? Give me a 4th and a 6 next year? Oh, please. Oh my gosh. That's a lot to give up. It's not even worth it. They took an edge. Saints took a quarterback. Okay. Browns take an edge. It looks like I'll be taking a corner, and they just took one. Dang. Texans. The run on corners is going. Man, I really should have got to 10 there. That's alright. There'll be something here for us. We got a round 1 edge speed rusher. He's really not the type of speed rusher I like, undersized. But he does have good talent. Here's a tight. Wow. Okay. Well, that just throws a wrench in the plans, doesn't it? He's projected later, though, so I don't have to overdraft him. I do need edge help, just in case somebody goes down. I think I gotta take him. A finesse move. He's bad block shedder, man. Oh, bad block shedding scares me. It really scares me, but for... Come on. It sucks. He's good. He's a good corner. I guess we take what we know, though. Bad block shedding scares the heck out of me. And he's undersized. Normal. I said it myself, man. That was not a good pick. Always trust your gut. Always trust your gut. And there goes Kirk Jacobs. Wow. And another corner. We butchered this draft. Oh, man. Quarterback for the Bengals. Left tackle for the Falcons. Cornerback for the Chargers. Tackle for the Seahawks. Guys, we butchered it. We really messed that one up. I'm kind of sick to my stomach for that. Oh, that's so bad. There's another edge right here that I could have taken. Oh, guys. I'm upset with myself. 4-5-0. It's not getting the job done. Fudge, man. I can't believe I just did that. I'm going to take another edge. This guy's a little better. He could be hidden. Yeah. Oh, I should have taken the corner. I'll tell you what, this next pick, I got back-to-back picks, which is nice. I'm not messing around with them either. Taking the 2 players I want. I'm taking the tight end. Take the tight end who's top 5 out of Iowa. We know he's good. Just take what you know. Yeah, take what you know. Could be an X factor. Okay. And next, even if it feels like an overdraft, you gotta take your guy. If you believe in him, you take him. And I think I believe. I think I do. So we're going to take Lance Wembley. be an overdraft, but I have a feeling he's going to be decent. I don't know why, but I do. Not bad. 88 speed, good change of direction. He's long, good change of direction. I can live with it. Now, I want to trade up. I want to trade up. I want to trade up in the second round. That's too far for me. I need to go like with the Broncos. That's how much I want to trade up. And I'm willing to give you a pick 94. You gotta be kidding me. What else do you want? I'm not giving you a freaking Upshaw and a third. Perfect. Take Upshaw. Okay. That was a huge trade in my opinion. Because I couldn't sit back to 62 or whatever I was. That was not going to be okay with me. I have my eyes on this receiver. 6'9". I had my eyes on him for a while. I can't live without him. 6'9", guys. That's insane. 4.46 too. That's faster than I thought he was going to be. Hidden 91 speed, 6'9". Day one player. Love it. That was worth me trading up. So I don't have a pick till the 4th. Little disappointed with this draft. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's been kind of a blah draft. Did get a hidden edge rusher. I did get a hidden receiver, and I probably got the best tight end in the draft. But now it's like, okay, what do I go after now? You go get this edge rusher, just add to the edge room. He's an athlete. Does not have very good block shedding though. What is up with these guys in block shedding? .62", 261. Not bad. Not great. Could get a defensive tackle. Don't really need. Could add to my old line. That wouldn't be a terrible thing. Would not be a terrible thing. And he looks pretty good. Probably should make this pick. Yeah, good pick. Good spot to add to the O-line there. Okay. I doubt that edge rusher is there anymore. I'd be shocked if he was. Yeah. Okay. Now it's all about feel. What are we feeling? We do need linebacker help. He's got good zone coverage. Decent speed. Good zone coverage. Good man coverage. Coverage linebacker. Not a great tackler. But that might be okay for what we're looking for right now. You know? It might be okay. What about this guy? 6'2", Carlos Estes. The other guy's better. Okay. We'll take Gleason. Could be a terrible pick. Kind of was. He's not even that fast. So he's not really good in coverage. So that's not great. Bad pick. Round 6. Might go find what we got for speed left. Oops. 4.41 wide receiver. 4.4. Okay. He's 21. Maybe I'd get this guy. Wide receiver room is really deep already. Yeah. not even that elite. What's this Drake guy I got? It's 5'11". I'll take the other guy. I'll take him. Probably not a great pick, but might not be a terrible pick. He's hidden. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. I like it. 7th round. Maybe here. What we got with this? Jalen Glenn. Can run. He can run. Not bad. Not bad at all. Is there any linebackers that can run still? .483. This guy can run a little. Eric Winter. Looks decent. A pursuit. I'll take him. I'll take a shot on him. Hidden. Okay. Okay. Ended the draft there with 2 pretty good finds. Guys, this is nuts though. We're kind of in cap hell, it looks like. We gotta make some changes here. Gotta make some changes. So, Randolph, your time's up. You've had your chances. Haven't really turned out to be much of a receiver. Elias Martinez, your time's up too. This one hurts a little more because I feel like I could use him this year as a returner. But I also have this guy that I drafted last year. So, I don't know. We'll see. Jury's out on that one. Tight ends were kind of stacked. Left tackle, we're good. Left guard, get rid of Sherwood. Center, got good. Right guard, we're good. Probably need to get rid of Cage. Not freeing up any cap space here though. It's kind of a problem. Okay. He's hidden. He's not. Defensive tackle. Again, not going to free up any cap space there. Winter, hidden, but only a 66 overall. Oh boy. Linebackers in shambles. No. I guess we're gonna have to get rid of him. Cap casualty. The rest of the guys, I mean. Rookie, 1-year man. Yeah, don't need him. Free safety. It's not like we're saving anything. I guess Burke is a cap casualty, but it's not like huge savings there. Kirkendall. Oh man, this is kind of not good. Kind of not good. Got 2 punters in my freaking team. Ah, idiot. We'll get rid of him. Yeah, $4 million cap penalty. Oh, I can't even do that. Okay. guess we're going to have to advance and just see if the cap kind of fixes itself. Let's look at the draft, though. See how these guys turned out. We'll go by overall. 79, tight end, best player we drafted. Go figure. Edge rushers, both of them are good. Like, only one of them's hidden, though. Hidden, center. Corner, I knew was going to be decent. 73 is not bad for a rookie corner. Burton, I'm excited for. 6'9", guys. Going to be throwing the ball up to him a lot, I think. Davidson, he's hidden. I think Winter was hidden. Yep. Can't remember if Gleason was hidden. Gleason's not. Yeah, Gleason was the guy that was like, you're not even that good. Okay. Let's advance the week. I don't know what happens with the cap. I think it has to roll into the new season. There's no way I have negative cap right now. Doesn't really say, does it? I know I can go look at this over here. Cap space. I do have some cap. Only 12 million though. It's not a ton. Hidden. Let's change focus player here. Burton. He's hidden, yeah. Perfect. Okay. Happy with that. Tight end. Might mean I have to cut Lopez, which would suck, but I could see how that's a thing that I might have to do. He's getting paid a lot. Oof, he's getting paid a lot for backup money. That's crazy. Okay. We got some big receivers. 6'9", 6'6", 6'6". Interesting little team we got here, guys. Very interesting team. Alright, Zimmerman, you're a superstar. What abilities you got right now? You're probably... Yeah, you're gonna be our slot corner, I think. We'll give you short route KO. Yeah, I think you're the slot corner. Jackson, you need some abilities. You're mid-zone KO. Okay. On the ball too, yeah. Okay. Goodrich, you probably can have some other abilities now, I think. Maybe not. Yeah, not really. Okay. Okay. Interesting team. We're good on paper. We'll see about how good we are week 1. Turning injuries off as we send the preseason. I'll do my cuts and stuff in this video. Overall, I was really happy with the pre-draft process we did. We made a lot of big moves. We stacked up on some picks for next year. We brought in some new young DBs. I'm excited for Zimmerman and a couple of the other guys. We drafted well. We got I think, probably a superstar tight end. We got a receiver I'm excited to use. We got an edge rusher who's hidden. We got a corner late who's hidden, which is always good. I don't know if we have any, like, year one, hey, this guy's going to be very impactful. But I think we got a lot of guys that can grow into roles, which I'm excited about. So week 1 there in the preseason, we just beat the Super Bowl champs, the Jets. So preseason, but still good to see. Okay, looking good in the preseason so far, guys. Look at the Browns. The Browns are 89 across the board. Jeez. Trey McBride coming back to Arizona. Okay. Nice. We finished the preseason 3-0. And as far as cuts go, we only need to make 3. All these guys are making the roster. Seems crazy, but I think it's got to happen. McGriff. I probably should just cut him. I could try to stash him away. Let's see if there's anybody else. There's so many others. Yeah. All these guys can be stashed. Nobody's going to touch them. No reason to get McGriff. Yeah. This works. Easy solve. All these extra defensive tackles can go on the practice squad. Okay. Easy. And now we're at right where we need to be. We have 11.5 mil. Let's advance the week and then see what free agents there are after cuts and such. Looks like we're playing the Jets. So we must be on the Thursday night opener for the season. That's pretty... Yep. Okay. Interesting. Let's go see if there's any, like, weird free agents that we could bring in. There is some defensive tackle help. Isaiah Pacheco's an interesting. ETN's interesting. Look at that. Upshaw got cut again, man. They just don't like him. I could bring Upshaw back. Interesting. I don't know why I would. We got Rhodes and we got Manuel. I'm pretty content with my running backs. I might do this though. Just to have a 4th body. It's interesting me. Christian Watson, Chase Brown, Jaden Blue, Richard. Okay. Now they're playing with my emotions. They're playing with my emotions with that one, guys. This is intriguing too. How old's the other guy? He's not that old. 28. They're playing with my emotions with that Brashard Smith stuff. Okay. 4.35. Ew, that's a lot. The other guy's cheaper. Chris Jones? You tell me I could bring in Chris Jones? Now, there's something interesting. Interesting. Can Chris Jones still rush the passer? Do you have any juice left? Do you? Do you have any juice left, Chris? Block shed. 90 power move. You have some juice left, don't you? Oh, Chris. I say, why not? Why not bring in Chris Jones? Superstar. He still has some abilities. Interesting. And then this one is just like, really? You guys really are teasing me with this right now? I mean, I could bring him back. Did he do anything without me? I can't see that. That's annoying. I could bring Brashard Smith back in. I don't know why I would, besides for it's a storyline, and he did play good for us. He was good in the return game. Had a couple good playoff games too when Benson got hurt. Do I want to carry 4 running backs? Let's bring them in. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay. Now we gotta cut 2 players. Might be in the corner room. Looks like it will be. Except I don't want to stash him. He's hidden. I can try to stash you though. Just straight up release you. 500K. Okay. And I can cut you because you're not touching the field. Okay. Guys, I just brought in Chris Jones. That's insane. He's still got superstar abilities too. Under pressure in El Toro. I love that for him. Old man Jones. Look at, does he have gray beard right now? Kind of. They kind of did age him. That's cool. That and Nixon. I didn't even notice this. Nixon went to superstar. You know how huge that is? That's so huge. Goal line stuff for sure. Run stopper. I'm all for that. Huge. Okay. Wade. That defensive line just got a little better. Birch. Can't believe you dropped your X Factor. Makes me so mad. Really annoyed by that one. Ellington, Johnson, Hudson, Mallard, Johnson, Parra Lopez. Yeah, I think Lopez is gonna be tight end 3. I can't believe I brought Brashard Smith back. Like, why? Rhodes is better. Whatever. Let's get some scouts in here. Don't need any DBs anymore. Edge help, wide receiver help, probably not. We're super. No. Yeah, we don't need wide receiver help. Edge and DT, always good. Definitely need some linebacker help. Linebacker for sure. Really? All I have left is... Maybe I'll go wide receiver too. Never a bad thing to add wide receiver bodies. Okay. We'll go northeast, southeast, west. Cool. Weekly strategy. Simulate training. I probably should stop this video here. Yeah, I definitely should stop this video here. Let's turn injuries back on. We'll do our depth chart real quick. Did I already turn injuries back on? Jeez Louise, what am I doing? Hello? Injuries. Where are you? No, injuries back on. Let's do our depth chart. Let's upgrade these players first. Probably have a lot to upgrade. Nice. Manuel 2. Cummings 1. Mallard 1. Okay. We haven't talked about this all off season. Harbor is here. I decided to keep him. He's on his 5th year. I think the move is going to be really rotate these two. Get Slack to Superstar if we can, or to X Factor if we can. Really rotate them throughout the season. And then pick one of them for the playoff run. Either way, this is Harbor's last year, I think. If he's the one that, gets the playoffs, makes a Super Bowl run, then we can talk. But till then, let's just assume this is his last year. Benson, Rhodes, Manuel, Smith, that's all fine with me. Fullback, let's put Lopez, and then let's put McGriff there. Wide receiver. This one's huge. I think Goodrich, the way he played last year, deserves to be number 2. I think Burton really needs to get in there. So, what? Is that really not happening? Why? Hello? Okay, what's going on? Oh my gosh. Burton's at 6 now. Okay. Okay. What's wrong with Burton? I don't understand that. Fix that for me. I think this is fine. Except I don't know what's happening here now. Okay. Iglesias, Goodrich, Cummings, Burton, Thomas, Martinez, Jones. I like all that. I really want to force him the ball though. So I'm going to get him as many chances as possible. Tight end. I think John Mario is clear cut number 2. Hidden rookie. Gotta be on the field in those 2 tight end sets. I think this is fair. Left guard. Fair. Center. Didn't I draft one? Yeah. So really Cabrera should be the backup over here. And maybe even over here. Okay, maybe not. Right tackle, good. Left edge, Birch and Hogan. Wade and Shirley. I'm good with that. DT, yeah. I can't believe we got Chris Jones. That's crazy. I think he still has some juice left. I'm excited to see how that shakes out. Put Pollard there. Amaya. Oh, this is where it's not good. Luckily, we're not going to be playing much 3-4, so I guess this is okay. Although Winter's hidden. So I should probably put Winter there. I'll put Fernandez there. Will, we need Jet. And then probably same thing. I need to put Winter there. Okay, corners. Jackson's not number 1 anymore. Zimmerman's 1, Jackson, Blair, Wembley, Davidson. I think that's right. Slot though, we want Zimmerman. Yeah, we want Zimmerman in the slot with Blair, probably. Zimmerman and Blair. Sub linebacker, we want a Maya and Jet. Bayless can be the third. Actually, no, we want a Maya and Fife. Fife's only 84 speed? Dog, what? I'm okay with that, though. I like him enough. I do like him enough. Okay. Nose tackle, love it. Rushing defensive tackle. This is where the question is. Chris Jones is a superstar. I think we play the superstar. We'll test that out to start. Wade, perfect. Shirley's your backup. Left edge, Birch and Hogan's your backup. Slot receiver, Iglesias and I guess Burton, dude. That's crazy. Let's put Cummings. I kind of like Burton though. No, that's good. Cummings can be the third. Okay. Power back, Benson, Manuel. Third down back. Benson, Rhodes, and Smith. Kick on found safety. Bates, punt returner. Punt returner is going to be Jones. Actually, Martinez can be there. That's fine. Kick returner can be Rhodes and Jones. It's funny that they had Slack up there. Wow. That's something, isn't it? Long snapper, we got safeties, Espinosa and Bayless. Then we got Roman and Bayless. Okay. Alright, guys. That was a long video. But I think overall the team's looking good. 91 overall to start the season. 95 on offense, 88 on defense. Middle, the linebacker group took a step backwards for sure. I'm hopeful that it doesn't hurt us that much though. West left a lot of plays out there. I think Amaya is potentially better, and then I'm hoping Fife can make some splash plays. And corners, yeah, we lost some sticky guys. We lost Max Melton, Deontay Banks. Both of those were superstars. We got rid of Dax Hill, but we brought in Zimmerman, superstar. Jackson went to superstar. Blair, he's star dev. So I don't hate what we did with the DBs. Might not have been perfect. I was hoping to draft one a little higher than I did, but overall, I think we'll be okay. Guys, drop a comment. What do you think this team's record is going to be this year? Are we going to go undefeated? Last year we had one loss. I think if all goes well, we should go undefeated. And then, are we going to win a Super Bowl? Is Harbor actually going to get to a Super Bowl before his time in Arizona is done? Also, let me know. Do you guys want to see more Slack, or do you guys want me to stick with Harbor? I mean, I know I got Slack a lot of red zone snaps last year, but maybe it's time for him to really, take a couple drives a game and not just red zone snaps. Let me know what you guys think. Appreciate it. Make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. Tell your friends. Appreciate it, guys. Peace.